welcome to my memory box, aka things were better in my day. We're going to be looking at some old books in this episode. So we've got some here from, I believe it's the 50s. These are from the 70s and republished in the 80s, and this is sort of late 80s, early 90s. So we'll start with these. So this is from the Methuen Outline series. So I think my dad got this one from a car boot sale, I think at our school, and this one I bought this online, second hand. So let's see, when was this one published? This cost 10 and 6, you can see the price here, and it belonged to Middlesex County Council, so I think it's ex-library, you can see here. So this was published in 1953 and this one was reissued in 1960. So there's the contents page. So this starts all the way back from like prehistoric times, and the various methods of cooking and food preparation. So you've got a page on the ancient Egyptians. So now we're through to 16th century. Ends with the modern pressure cooker, and you've got the modern electric cooker, which, I mean, it's not very modern these days. But I found this book really interesting. I read this, I think, when I was probably in my late teens. I just found the whole thing very captivating. I think they don't make books like this nowadays. So I decided to go and buy this off the back of enjoying the other one. I found this one a little bit more boring. So this again is an ex-library book. It's from Lancaster, apparently. This was first published in 1954, and I've got the 1970 edition here. And such a different author. So this one is written by S.E. Ellicott, and this one was R.R. Silman. So this has got information about various forts and castles. I don't think I actually read the whole of this one. I think the writing style was a little bit more boring. And we've got some surviving castles. I don't know how many of these are still intact. And that goes up to the Second World War. Okay, so moving on now to the 70s and 80s. So I believe most of these books are actually the same age as I am, and in much better condition. So we'll start with Toy Shop Maths. And this was published in 1984, so yeah, it's the same age as I am. And it's got nice full colour illustrations. So it goes through things like mappings, sets, shapes, addition, measurements. It's creepy things. There's a bit of racism in this book, different times. And here's Seaside illustration style is slightly different from the others. It's got a much more cartoony feel to it. And that's not. Let's just leave that one. This one's actually got more science and maths in it actually. Yeah, and we've got kitchen maths. Apologies if people opposite having building work done. This is doing volume. I like the way they actually say mass rather than weight, because mass is the correct term when you're talking about kilograms. So I like this actually all metric as well. This book was published originally in the 70s, I believe. This edition is 1984. So yeah, originally it was published in 1973, but it is actually fully metric, which I really like. And then we've got two science books here, so I've got light and shadows and hot and cold. And this is a lot of fun experiments. I think kids nowadays might not be able to use. This one was published in 1973 and this is the 1906 edition. What I really like about the old books are the illustrations. They just have a charm to it. I think modern books nowadays, they just use stock photos and yeah, I just think it's very, this just feels more personalised because you have the actual illustrations that are done specifically for the book. It's got kids measuring temperatures, bookings, and yeah, I'm showing its age here. Can't imagine my sister letting her kids do this experiment. You've got the old-fashioned heaters there. Oh, that's from asbestos. I really like this book. The kids actually really enjoy this too, despite it being like a learning book. They're absolutely mad about this whole series. And here's Light and Shadows. This used to belong to Laura and Marla. So this was originally published in 1973 and it's being reissued in 1986. We've got looking at reflections here. So I really like these books. They've got the educational aspect, but they've also got a lot of practical things in here that kids can do, which makes it really fun for the small kids. This is the one from my day, so we had this since I was a young child. So this is a world geography. I believe there's a new edition of this, and I think it's the one my sister has, and it's basically again just full of stock photos, clip art, and I don't know, I just don't really like it very much. So this was published in 1978, and again this book is the same age as me. I hope that's in a better condition than this book. One thing about this book is that they just really liked nudity. They really like nudity in this book. I've censored it out just for this video, but some of it actually had full frontal nudity of men with like all the parts, which I'm not sure how well they'd pass these days. This has got story of the Earth, you've got formation of the Earth, and like the little egg timer here, sort of showing you progression of the Earth's development. It's got plate tectonics, stores. Yes, again, what I really like about these old books is, you know, they've got the custom illustrations, so you have a much more personalised experience than you do with modern books, because they just lack any charm these days. Yes, just get through here. So you've got, yes, we've gone to the next section, which is about the seas. To the light. It's got more about people of the world, and this is where you're going to get Sophie and the nudie pictures, which I have censored out for you. I'm actually surprised my mum didn't censor these pictures out for us. And it's got a very dated peoples of the world section. Here they've got different houses. I used to like this section a lot. And here was our favourite part as children. So it was the world map section. And you have these little symbols here showing what kind of things are produced in which parts of the world, and this is like choose one and you have to find every single one on the map. My favourite map was, I'll get to it in a second. So there's Europe, Asia, so you can tell how old it is, it's got USSR in there. So my favourite was this one because it had the rubber. It had the rubber and it had coconuts, and for some reason I just found that very fascinating. I think it's the only one that actually has rubber and coconuts on it. So there we go, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed looking at the old books with me. Matana!